Hi, friends. Today's book, This is Sadie. This is a book about a little girl who likes to make stories. Do you like to make stories? We're going to talk about making stories today after we read the book. This is Sadie by Sarah O'Leary and Julie Morstad. This is Sadie. No, not that. That is a box. Sadie is inside the box. Wait, do you hear? Sadie says she's not inside a box at all. I am on an enormous boat, she says, crossing a wide, wide sea. Oh, it sounds like Sadie is pretending. Sadie sails all around her room and back again. And it still isn't even time for breakfast. Sadie starts imagining stories from the moment she gets up. Sadie has learned to be quiet in the mornings because old people need a lot of sleep. Well, I'm not so sure she's being quiet, but she's making things. So she's a storyteller and a maker. When it comes time to start the day, Sadie tidies her room, and then she chooses a dress. Don't tell the others, she whispers, but you're my favorite. Do you have a favorite shirt or dress or pair of clothes? Sadie's perfect day is spent with friends. Some of them live on her street, and some of them live in the pages of a book. So she's making friends with the stories that she reads. We can make friends with Sadie. Sadie has been a girl who lives under the sea. Oh, she's telling a story about the ocean and being a mermaid. She has been a boy raised by wolves. She's telling a story that takes place in the jungle or imagining a story. Sadie has had adventures in Wonderland. And she has played a hero in a world of fairy tales. Sounds like Sadie likes to imagine lots of different types of stories. Do you like to imagine stories? This is Sadie. You probably think it's a tree, don't you? But it is. But way, way up at the top is Sadie chit-chatting with the birds. See her feet? Sadie has wings, of course. They're just very, very hard to see. Still, she knows they're there. Maybe you have them too. Have you checked? Ooh, Sadie's pretending to be a fairy. Maybe a butterfly. Sadie's wings can take her anywhere she wants to go, and they always bring her home again. I bet in her mind she's imagining going to faraway places. The days are never long enough for Sadie. Oh, look, she's made a tent. So many things to make and do and be. Sadie likes to make boats out of boxes and castles out of cushions. But more than anything, she likes stories because you can make them from nothing at all. This is Sadie, and this is her story. So Sadie is a little girl who loves to make stories. And she makes stories out of lots of different things. My friends, I have pieces, I have beads and feathers and sticks and old pieces of toys. I could make a story using all of my materials and create a story. I wonder what story I could make. Oh, I found a stick. Could I have a tree in my story? Or could that be a butterfly or a fairy? I wonder if I could make a story. Could this be the dragon's mouth coming to eat the fairy? Or is the fairy going to come and rescue the dragon? There's so many stories I can make with so many different types of materials. Do you think you could find some things at home and make a story? I bet you can. What kind of story can you imagine?